Hello everyone, today we are going to learn about materials from Cambridge Primary Science, Learners Book 4. Unit 3, Materials. 3.1, Materials, Substances, and Particles. Let's get started. Look around the classroom and find different materials. Which materials are solids? Are there materials that are liquids or gases? If there are, name them. How do you decide if each material was a solid, a liquid, or a gas? What's to know? Compare. Particle. Material. Substance. Materials, substances, and particles. Objects can be made of different types of materials. For example, a school desk can be made of wood and metal. Plastic, wood, rubber, and glass are also materials. All materials are made of matter. Matter is everything around us. A material is a certain type of matter. Most materials are mixtures of different substances. A substance is a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. It is not a mixture. For example, salt is a solid substance. Pure water is a liquid substance. Oxygen is a substance that is a gas. Glass is a material. To make glass, people mix sand with substances such as soda ash and limestone. When they are heated together, they form a clear liquid glass. The liquid glass can be made into different shapes. The liquid glass goes hard when it cools. People can use glass to make window panes, bottles, and light bulbs. All matter is made up of particles. A particle is a very small part or bit of something. Some particles are big enough for us to see, such as particles of dust. Most particles are much too small for us to see. Questions number 4. What is matter? Matter is everything around us. Question number 5. Explain the difference between a material and a substance. A material is a certain type of matter. A substance is a pure type of solid, liquid, or gas. Question number 6. Is glass a material or a substance? Say why. Glass is a material because it's a mixture of sand, soda ash, and limestone. Question number 7. A. How are sand and pure water similar? Both sand and pure water are forms of matter. B. How are they different? Sand is solid at room temperature and pure water is liquid at room temperature. The particle model of matter. Because most particles of matter are very small, scientists use a model to explain how the particles form substances. The particle model describes the differences between substances that are solids, liquids, and gases. Scientists have found out some important things about the particles that make up solids, liquids, and gases. The particles have spaces between them. When the spaces between the particles are small, the particles are held close together. The particles are always moving, even though we can't see them move. The amount of movement of the particles decides whether the substance is a solid, liquid, or gas. The drawings show scientists' ideas about the particle model for solids and liquids. In solids, the particles are packed tightly together in a regular pattern with the same amount of space between each particle. The spaces between the particles are very small. This means the particles cannot move around very much and are in a fixed position. In liquids, the particles are also close together, but they are not packed in a regular pattern. There are bigger spaces between the particles. This allows the particles to slide past one another and change places. Think like a scientist. Demonstrate the particles of liquids move. You will need a beaker or glass jar, water, liquid food dye or coloring, a measuring cylinder or measuring cup. First, measure 100 milliliters of cold water into a beaker. Shake a few drops of food coloring into the beaker of water. Do not stir the water or move the beaker. Observe what happens. Make a drawing to record what happens in each beaker. Label your drawing with these labels: beaker or jar, water, food dye. Write a sentence to explain what you observe. Say which type of scientific inquiry you use in the activity.